in a wide-ranging and forceful response to questions about U.S. actions in Latin America.
Do you intend on seizing more oil assets from Venezuela and other tankers?
I wouldn't tell you that. I mean, it wouldn't be very smart for me to tell you that. You know, we're supposed to be a little bit secretive.
The former president addressed speculation over oil assets, military strikes, and drug enforcement operations. Speaking with unusual bluntness, he claimed unprecedented success in stopping drug trafficking by sea.
You're a very big-time reporter, and I don't think I want to tell a big-time reporter or a small-time reporter that, but we are knocking out drugs at levels that nobody's ever seen before. We knocked out 96% of the drugs coming in by water, and nobody can figure out who the 4%. I wouldn't want to be the 4% either, but 96% of the drugs coming in by water. Every one of those boats you see get shot down. You just saved 25,000 American lives. But we knocked out 96% of the drugs coming in by water. And now we're starting by land. And by land is a lot easier. And that's going to start happening. And we're not going to have people destroying our youth, destroying our families. Forget about youth, everybody. But it's not only land strikes on Venezuela.
Signaled expanded action on land and framed the fight against narcotics as a war costing hundreds of thousands of lives each year. His remarks also touched on border security, regional targets, and the secrecy surrounding future operations.
It's land strikes on horrible people that are bringing in drugs and killing our people. You know, if we were in a war and we lost 300,000 people in a year, because that's what the real number is. It's not 100. You know, you keep hearing 100. And it's a lot worse than that because the families are devastated when they lose their child. If we were in a war and we lost 200,000 or 300,000, but I think it's more than 300,000, and that's a war that's like a war that would be unparalleled. Nobody's ever seen anything like that, and that's what's happening. So it doesn't necessarily have to be in Venezuela. It's people that are bringing in drugs to our country are targets. Colombia has at least 3 cocaine factories. That's a different country. We're not happy about it, but we're stopping it, and we've stopped it now on water. You don't even find boats on water. You don't even see fishing boats on water. You want to go fishing in that area? Does anybody want to go fishing in that area? I don't think so. So I just want to say this. We have now a strong border. A year and a half ago, we had millions of people pouring through. Now we have nobody coming in through our border. And we have a strong country. We have a country that's respected, and we're going to keep it that way. And we're not going to let people kill 300,000 people a year with drugs.
Those comments underscore a hardline approach to drug enforcement and border security, one that continues to spark debate over its effectiveness, consequences, and global implications. As the fight against international drug trafficking evolves, the questions raised here remain central to U.S. policy and regional stability. For more in-depth analysis, breaking updates, and full policy discussions, stay with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this report to stay informed.